let's just watch my game. There's some scuffed. This is like a very scuffed pick. This someone had yeah. Together today we had like the replay of Tidehunter, which we went through is with Akira. And yeah, this is the items I went through because I was like, okay, this Ursa is going to spam his first spell, and this guy is going to spam his first spell. So that's the reason why I went these items. And then I have like Salve queued up. At first I was like, maybe I don't need the Salve. Ward on top got dewarded. I placed the ward here for the mid. I'm thinking that this is our mid. I was like, okay, some scuffed items, but whatever, man. And then we have Kotal mid, guys. What do you think of starting with just tangles and boots instead? You are stronger than Ursa early levels. And I don't think that you need boots early on, unless you have like very hard main. So I'm like, yeah, I went for the Gash. We tried to go for the first blood, but he's like, has the escape, so I don't care too much. So I was like, maybe my Riki is not having a great time, and I will need to have the Salve, so I got myself. And this is not only Kotal mid, this is also position 4 Riki, which it wasn't bad, to be honest. It just a bit different. Yeah, so so yeah, my idea is to just harass the shit out of this guy as much as possible, as much as I can. Especially early. So yeah, again, my idea is getting the creep wave under my condition and helping my Riki as much as possible if this guy is out of position. Because I can gash him and then he can do whatever he wants. Sadly, I cannot get that creep. Here's the cool thing I tried to do, but it just didn't work out well too much. I tried to pull the creeps so the creeps would go further, and then I'm slowly dragging the creep wave towards my tower. Slowly dragging the creep wave. Yeah, so, well, the main idea is I need to make the creeps stay here, so this Disruptor and this Ursa there in great danger if they're coming, if they will try to stay here. So we go for this Disruptor, and this is what happens to this Disruptor. Yeah, this just, yeah, the first blood, easy first blood. And then this is what happens to this Ursa. Same thing. So I was thinking about going bottle this game, but I decided to go boots to be able to pressure them more and got some more regen. And yeah, you could see I'm just pressuring this Ursa as much as I can. Wave is always pushing on me, and Riki is also like, he's not as bad. He's also trading, like, not trading, but he's also trying to pull the wave. I'm constantly looking to help my Riki out, but just too many creeps. But I'm also happy if Ursa just don't get anything here. He's kind of missing the creeps, so I'm also like quite happy about this. I couldn't help my team there, but yeah, that was a bad commitment. Like after, yeah, I just got this guy, but I cannot get away, and that was a pretty bad commitment from me. If we would go for the Ursa, then it would be fine. But because I'm so high level, it's just not worth to die for the support. I just needed to go back from here. Kotal is going to gank right now. Just going to go and gank the shit out of this lane. I try to just pressure. How does Morbid Mask compare to Phase in this lane? Morbid Mask is to just sustain myself, but Phase Boot is better to chase people down, and it's better. With Ursa, it's usually about region. Yeah, I agree with you. But he's not having a great game, and I'm having a pretty decent one. And also I have Ricky, so I'm just going full into harassing him. So I don't need to sustain myself here. But you're right. Like, if he would trade with me, like, he cannot really trade with me, to be honest. Because of this, because of Gush. Okay, that could be my mistake that happened. Because I aggroed the cannon to the creeps. So the thing about the cannon is... I could save the cannon, for sure. So lane is good for Tide. Yeah, if you manage to win some early trades, this can be very good for Tide, and Ursa will not be able to stand this lane. It's all about Ursa being able to kill the Tide from level 4 or 5, and he also needs like point in overpower. Otherwise, it just... yeah. But how the lane goes is, well, they just have some kind of bad lane against us. Like, this Disruptor cannot help this Ursa too much, and if Ursa is going to show on the creeps, I'm just going to use Gush and trade resources with him. And the minus armor from Gush is nasty. Yeah, absolutely. Question, if that was 5 Undying instead of Disruptor, would you still go the same skill build? Probably yes. Even the same item build. Probably yes. Or maybe I would go more for, like... I would then consider not going Phase Boot, but going for Morbid Mask to just sustain myself, but that would be like some kind of different lane. But I would still go for the Gush. And I'm not sure if I would go for the level 2 Gush. It would really depend if we're winning the lane or not. But this could have been possible, for sure. Because I would probably still trade with the Undying together with Ricky. So they try to go on us. We have a Kotal here. They try to go for Ricky. And then I see this Disruptor here. And I'm like, okay, this is goal time. This guy is going to on everyone, and yeah. So the thing about camera placement, you could see like what my camera sees. I'm trying to see as much things as possible. Seems like this patch has made it so that enemy can TP easily to the trees, which is a new thing which killed you here. Yeah, I cannot expect them to be here, but I need to expect the Spangled to be able to TP. Or to be able to come to me. I don't know. It's a brain lag. And I could even see him TP into this. So this is kind of like on me. This is on me. Yeah, and they could TP anywhere. So... nah, just didn't quite understand what heroes could kill me, so... should have been paying attention more to that. You know when to go for the Axe Rush? Sometimes I see pros do that, and it's ownage. This game I was considering the item, but I'm like... Solar could probably be good here. And I was like, didn't have like that good of a game. Anyways. So I'm thinking here if I can help this guy or not. Just looking at the minimap always, constantly. And he's also telling me like, okay bro, maybe this is like fine. Then we force some TPs here. This guy died. This guy misses the stun. They have no stun. I TP out. Dagger first is... so, you don't want to go Dagger with like too early, because you'll be dependent on your ultimate. Because otherwise your dagger is not going to be much of a use. Well, in this game, for sure it's going to be like some of use, because you could gank some people with nags. But in other games, I would prefer if you just before going dagger, you have like some transitioning item. Yeah, it's one-dimensional build. Like, you cannot do your job. You cannot tank as much. Yes. So right now, I have the Ravage. I tell my team to go mid, so we can have a good fight. If I remember it correctly, but yeah, I'm just kind of like staying here on their face. And like, go on me. Come on, bro. I remember, yeah, this fight is splitting. My Riki is dead. My Nyx is very far away, and we're 4 versus 5 right now, so managed to save this Razor, get sent back. Eventually we killed the Razor, but I got killed in the end. The thing about this, like, the bad thing about this force is that my team is not present here. Like, I force my team to go from the low ground to the high ground, fight from the low ground to the high ground. This cannot be ideal, and especially if you don't focus this guy, because this is the place for him to fight. And then the Razor kind of like comes from other dimension and goes on my backline, and I cannot protect him. That's kind of sad. And Riki commits too much. Didn't he have range for blink? Yeah, he could, but he didn't have that in mind, so I don't blame him for that. But I'm not going to see like what he could do. I'm going to look what I could have done different. I griefed my Nyx here by TPing bottom. I told him sorry, bro. And well, at first, even if he TP here, I should just leave him the creeps. This is like, yeah, this is pretty bad. Trying to get this tower as safely as possible by solar cresting the creep. Yeah, solar SLC looks pretty fun here and pretty fine. Just So I knew that going for this wave was bad. I was considering it. That was a good fight for us. We managed to kill this guy, but we didn't manage to get the other guy. My question was if he has a vision here or not, because it was kind of like I couldn't understand this. So I went for this. How could he see me? Oh yeah, he placed it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. There was some kind of vision. I should have told my team. But we get the Razor and the trades, and so we get the tower in the end, so it's probably a fine thing. I'm not really sure. So the problem with going Halberd is that we lack the initiation, and at this point I would actually want to go Blink instead. Like, I was considering it right now, but yeah. So right now we'll see a lot of bad fights. Nyx is coming here. I told him to go here and fight anyways, and I think that was my bad. I was thinking that Ursa has the no ultimate, so I was like, okay, dude, we might just as well kill Ursa and then we'll see how it goes. Isn't Ursa one? So yeah, I was considering if I need to go for the Blink or for the Halberd. So right now I'm trying to see what plays I can be useful, and I'm staying in this most dangerous position, mid. To be honest, it really depends, because you cannot actually manfight Ursa and you cannot actually do shit against this Razor. And your next is really depends if this Razor is dead or not. And if then he can somehow manfight Ursa, so that's that. Our best shot is to just kill this Razor and somehow fight afterwards. But at the end, they just get too many things. And we cannot deal with so many things with this draft. At least snacks got away. Nope. Yeah, that was a pretty bad thing. Instead, we should have just forced the tower. I should know that, okay, they have the Aegis. I shouldn't just force it. And if they go on us, there's dead right now, only 2 heroes. Then we could go on them. Like, because right now it just doesn't make much sense. But yeah, well, going for this Ursa is kind of fine. He just has the BKB and Aegis, so yeah. On strength rolls at 75, people go through this mental test to go up in high MMR, yeah. Is this AK MMR game? This is, yes. Does LS get Radiance these days or just go armed? There's a fight build. You actually go for Radiance against PO. Or against some illusion heroes, so you can counter them in some way. Will you die here if you fake it here? No. So I can always, like, that's the good thing about phase against Ursa. I could always go run away. Or well, I could run to my team and anything could change. Wait, won't Ready be good here? Like, anyways, you get kited. Ursa can't even kill him alone. Has this spell for slow. He runs faster, has a slow. Yeah, true. I'm just, it just kind of made sense to go for them because they're dead, but we could, here I was telling like, okay boys, we just need to fight. So this is exactly like prods, this is exactly how you, like, yeah, let's see his perspective. Got his, okay, he doesn't even have vision. And then Tide blinks on him. He cannot react to this. Absolutely cannot react. But if he's expecting me to blink, can probably do some reaction. So we killed this Raptor here. There's huge ultimate on him. We killed Razor, the hero that doesn't allow Knights to fight. Yeah. And now we can slowly kite Ursa and kill the Dawnbreaker. Meanwhile, like, fight was so good here. Nothing really changed. We just still need to find the Razor, but the game just gets harder and harder. Because we don't really have the core, and even Hoodwink went for the core item. He's going for the core item. So yeah, we respawned here. Kotl is still not up. I told my Hoodwink to outpush top. We go here, we want to find some pick off. Ricky found some, so I want this guy to get into me. Ricky found this pick off and I regret not going for him. I really regret not instantly going for this guy. Oh my god. We could have had a decent fight here, to be honest. Such a tiny mistake. Well, this is like, the game is pretty hard, but the thing that we could have done different here is place some vision around here. If I had some vision around this area, if I had some people around my area, then going for this guy right now just kind of like would make a lot of sense. I would just go for it, and then maybe because this Razor doesn't have the buyback, and because I just ravage over him and my Knights can fight after all. Our Ursa, like, we can afterwards we could fight Ursa, and yeah, the game is pretty much different from this point. But Yeah, I just... Here I could also blink, I decided to die. Whatever, fuck it. And each time we die like this, the chances that we're going to win is decreasing. Still winnable, we can still fight around our vision. I call my team to go like this, but enemy team is ready, and we kinda needed to go something like this. Not like this. Yeah, or I needed to just ravage right away. Fuck it. I need to risk it. Disco Dragon, are you still here? Tell me if you're watching this right now. Yeah, so I decided, okay, fuck it. We just need to wait for the static link, and then this guy got rooted, and now we start dealing the damage, but this is already too late. Like, at this point, we just lose the game. Yeah, this is quite hard. GG's. Well, whatever. So, if anyone would want to... So, after this game, I played Beastmaster mid with Ags, and I played against this Rick, and I won the game, so I got my my points back. So don't worry about it, boys. It's still fine. It's still fine. And Beastmaster mid is so good, so good. And it's like impossible to stay against. I managed to kill Timber once. Yeah, the tiny carries, man. That's a strong thing. Actually, a very strong thing. Especially with some kind of hero like Beastmaster. Beastmaster mid is very strong.